On the table once again, another table and of course another conversation. My name is Tepi.
My name is Khamutso.
And of course, your church girl.
Ghosties in the building. Zaza. Oh my gosh. So that we don't see her.
I'm a lights.
Let's start with Happy Women's Month, ladies.
Yes.
How has it been for you?
We just came out of Women's Day.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm feeling refreshed. Because I took time for myself.
Yes.
And I spent time with my girlfriend. Yes. So we had a lot of girlfriend moments. I got look, guys. I heard I'm my relationships. Unolu heard I'm my girls. Friendships. Girls. I heard Unolu. I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. That's good. And yours? How's yours?
Mine is fine, guys. Nothing special except for myself. Get right.
That's all that counts.
That's the thing. It's Women's Month after
you must have had a solid one as well.
I did. Me and my family, we stay together and just enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, that's good.
How was yours, Sebi?
Booked and busy. They just get into this conversation that I love. Since we're talking about Umjolo, let's talk about it. Let's talk about floor crossing. And when we talk about floor crossing in this instance, we're talking about dating in different ethnicities.
Ooh.
How has that been for you? Your experiences? Are there any ethnicities that you are writing off saying ourselves? And then how re Basotho? Why?
Yeah.
What happened? That's what we're talking about today. It's on the table. Do what you must with it.
Yazin.
You know what, guys? I'm going to take this a little bit far and say, who do you think are the most loving? Which ethnic group do you think has the most is the most loving when it comes to men?
So before we even go any further, let's just classify this. This is based on our experiences.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So this is based purely on our experiences and what we have found in the dating space.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, you've dated one person in your life, 2 people.
Oh, shut up.
But types have dated 30, 40, 50, whatever. But point is, this is all based on our experiences. And so no one's experience is invalid.
Yeah. Who's the most loving group, guys?
Horses. They will love you with their lies.
I believe that the most loving ethnicity is the one you are with. Whoever you are with at that point, you are just so in love. I get you trying to win points, girl.
No, but also I'm sitting here on some. I'm with nobody.
Yeah,
so what
I'm
now?
with the Zulus, guys. Oh, happy Zulu. Those guys.
Hey, and there's something about the it's Zulu, in fact. With how we're packed.
No, okay, let's start. Why do you is it because you're with a Zulu guy?
I think for me the experience has been that it's not what people say it is. They're loving, they listen. Yes, but stubborn, but they listen. And guys, they're in touch with their feelings. Mara kwatile kwatile, mara chablile chablile, mara funu ya funa.
The size?
Who? Remember I said it doesn't matter.
Remember, I don't want to know the size of your
Tepi, when you walked in today, the first thing you said was, guys, I got introduced to another beautiful.
Mesh, that's not true.
Mamela, ungakhipha my secrets ethu wena on air.
Uyazi ukuthi sikhuluma ngani but
ungakhipha my secrets ethu on air. Mamela, guys,
ngisho ukuthi Zulu are the best.
Upon observation.
Yes.
I think the most loving ethnic group is Zimbabweans.
Really?
Yes, and respectful as well.
Really?
They'll respect the fuck out of you.
Zimbabweans, if you know of a Zimbabwean couple or a Zimbabwean man, but just look at how they speak to their women, they take care of them. I'm a Zimbabwe for me.
You're supposed to be Makata basic.
No. Don't look at me. No, so, okay, let me talk my experience. I've dated across the realm. Yeah.
Floor crossing.
Who haven't I dated? Probably a Swati guy.
But Mesh, what are you?
Swati.
Okay.
Ow.
It's complicated. Wow. But anyway.
Okay, so for me, I think the ethnic ethnic races. I almost said ethnic races. The ethnic groups for me that stood out is, like I said, because target market was that was me. You know, they were me and I was them. I was connected DNA wise. I mean,
you were one
national carrier.
You know,
Otina.
And for many reasons, personally, size, because particular, things like their gentleness. For me, I felt like they were more understanding, more gentle, and because I'm a woman, I like to be lied to, and of course, you guys excel.
So you're saying their size matches Macabo?
Yeah. So bar jute, and then I've dated Zulu guys as well, and there's only one reason I haven't pursued Zulus longer, because head office, there's not much happening down there.
Are you saying they're small?
I'm saying
there's not much.
I'm saying there's not much happening. In my experience, once again, I've dated outside of our country. I've dated outside of our race. And if I have to think of one ethnic group that really stands out for me, it has to be Xhosa guys. And
hey, Nizweleke, Aya bayawina. They are winning.
Not you, Aya.
But here's the thing, ne? Being a Xhosa, growing up, I actually would say I'd never date a Xhosa man.
Why?
Ne? And like you were saying.
100%. Uyabazi.
They are your people.
Why do they do that?
From the motherland.
Hey, they've left me brain damaged.
Guys, I'm a cause and
but I also think Uguti, they are on extreme ends. It's either babi nje, it's just that they are bad nje. Okanye, they are the most loving when they love you. And hey guys, I ended up marrying a Xhosa man.
Is that why you're vouching for them, or because you?
No, I'm not vouching for them. I'm not vouching for them, because if something were to happen, I would not be with my man. I would not date a Xhosa man. In fact, I would not even date a black man.
Black men,
and that's respectable. For you, Ghosty. Oh, you're rather quiet in this conversation.
Yeah, because I'm busy listening, and I share almost the same with Nolo. Growing up, because ngumzulu phaqa. But I really, for my observation, seeing family and just like, growing up, seeing the community, I was like, I'll never end up with a Zulu man. And sometimes I guess we're just, because you're familiar and you don't see the good side. So it was like, and plus now even traveling and seeing other places and seeing other men, so it was like, actually, so this thing I dream of being treated like this is it's possible, but just it's not with a Zulu man. So, and obviously, okay, I'm married, my husband is Swati. I'm happy and all, but I think just growing up and I've seen some Zulu men who are really like loving and make excellent husbands and boyfriends. So it's like it's just about when you get the experience and you just see further than what you know. Yeah, because obviously sometimes it's culture, tradition makes you think like I'm ngifuna indoda ecabanga so, or indoda is that will always resort to this is the thinking, that's all. So yeah.
Mara, honestly, does it really exist lento lesikhuluma ngayo in terms of ukuthi a certain man, womzulu,
preference? Yes.
Does it really exist, or is it like a human race
It's like a person thing, like it's the type of person that you are. But in the same breath, though, there are also people who have that specification. I mean, example, if we look at Indians, most Indians, they want to date in their race. They want to date, even example, if this one is Hindu and this one is also Hindu, they want to keep it that way. People who people who live in Greek, the Greek. This is what they do. You know, they keep it in their family. Not in their family, but they keep it in their ethnicity. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being particular with the person? Maybe it narrows down your options, sure. But what if that's someone's preference, that they do not want to date a Pedi person, or they do not want to date? Does that make this person shallow?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think maybe your reasons of not wanting to date outside your ethnic group might be shallow, because you know there's that thing called perception, and most of the time we operate from perception. It's like when we say ukuthi mhlambi Xhosa women are gold diggers. That's a perception, it's not a fact.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying but it's a perception, it's not a fact. So what are your reasons for not wanting to date a Xhosa woman based on? Because I can tell you now, come date me and you won't find a gold digger. You know? So, but also limiting it or keeping it within your ethnic group, I think it also eliminates a lot of unnecessary cultural aspects in certain things, because there are
cultural classes. Clashes.
Because there are things that Xhosas do that maybe Zulus don't do, and so forth. So those cultural clashes also might be minimized. But also we say when you marry someone and they marry you knowing you are Xhosa and he is Swati, we want to believe that you go into it being well aware that it's either you will change or you've come up to a sort of conclusion ukuthi this is how we will operate as a unit.
So with that being said, right, we've all dated, like I said, outside of our own realm. And no, you were also saying you've only dated really?
I've only done Zulus and Sutus.
Really?
And if I had to eliminate one Sutu, I'm shooting you. Wahetana.
Tell me about your hating story, Masutu.
Musutu watella. Lelemi. It's very soft. Like okay, let me, because subtitles. So you are into a relationship with a Sutu person, they happen to cheat on you, they will tell you things that you will believe that you know are not true, mara you will believe them because of how they are saying it. Moratua. Whatever we want.
Oh my God! You need to say, I'm just like, what's wrong?
They would just finish you. Sutus would finish you. They would extort you. They would eat your money. They would finish you.
So when
Wabecha. Bona. Everywhere they finish you.
Absolutely.
Pockets. Bona. Those are the real gold diggers here, Basotho. Look, you guys, look at I know there's a perception that, so guys, I know you think like Xhosa people are the queens of lying and stuff until you've met a person from Lesotho, whether it's a male or female. That person will come into your house as a helper and leave as those people are good, bro.
But is this because you've experienced it? Because remember, it's your experiences of that particular ethnicity.
Yes, I have. Even friends of friends have experienced it. Or you know what? Not that I'm discriminating against them or saying something that will ultimately have them discriminated upon. But when it comes to your households, be sure. Be here.
To have that on lock.
Be here. Whether it's a man or it's a woman, be here. Strategize, they're smart. On the table.
Guys, I'm true to my ethnic group because, as I said, one hater omnye umXhosa, but ndachata omnye umXhosa angasoze hate.
So when I saw look at amaXhosa.
Okay.
So outside of
husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you say outside of umnage?
Guys, umnage uzonidlava.
Did you date? Have you dated outside of your ethnic group?
I was like adamant that I wasn't gonna date Zulu guys. So I dated. I think when obviously I was in Pretoria, Tswana guys, and
have you done Zulus?
Tswana guys? No, I've never been with a Zulu.
Never.
No. It was just.
You know what I'm looking for in this conversation, and I feel like I'm not getting it from you ladies.
What are you looking
looking for particular experiences experiences that you've had with a particular ethnic group. Ne? So let me lead you so that you can follow me.
Yes.
Why I don't, particularly, I've written off dating Xhosa men.
Njalo.
Asizi story sakho vela usitshela. What happened?
But Ukhomotso shared her story with her Sotho man.
I always share my story.
Was
on
this
Sotho
before
Men.
or after we got cut?
It was.
did it make it on
previously.
camera?
No, previous episodes.
Oh, with your baby daddy.
Yeah, it gets boring at some point. Let's hear your story.
What ethnic group was he?
Sotho.
Oh shit.
His dad would ask for money from me. He would ask for money from me.
Wabaf?
Sister would ask for money from me. Dude.
You
The
are
fuck
too
were
nice.
you?
You are too nice.
Am I?
You are too nice.
Yeah, I mean the
There
fact that
are those
those
kind of
channels
people.
were open.
There are those
The
kind
fact
of
that
people.
those channels were open
Yabona
is a
ke,
problem.
mna one thing, andijola guys,
Udlala
andithomani
ngemali.
nefamily. Besides imali,
Oh.
and ifamily is not my friend. In fact, I stay very far away from you. Or your family of my boyfriend. I literally only not met. Obviously, I've seen them and I've said hi. But I've literally only started building friendships with my sisters-in-law and the cousins and whatever when we were about to get married.
But the thing with me, we were more than just boyfriend and girlfriend. Remember this person who velile kaya, he came, wakipa inkomanyana ezi 2.5.
now we are so
Uyabo?
shiny size squeeze.
Guys! Guys!
Udla madoda girl.
Ngisho umndeni wonke. I see amadoda umndeni wonke.
Mamela when I take
Even the dogs.
Were the dogs asking you for the dog?
Woof woof.
Kuma dogma.
Bona.
Dogma.
Yeah.
But no, why I'm saying Kuti you ungu nice Khomotso is that, you know, it's also in your character, ne? Maybe you are that kind of person. And Baboni Lukut would easily ask Khomotso for money. But now also there's an element of Kuti, they might be using you. And you are also most likely not to say no because of Musquiza.
We digress. Let's not go far away
Akere
from
you
the
wanted the
conversation.
story.
100%.
Yeah.
And I can't say Usbuile story sao. You say you don't want to go too much into detail about it.
What's your story? Me, I want to know, what did Xhosa men do to Tepi? Because he hasn't even heard healer. Tell us.
Absolute brain damage. And that was the time at which I was in love. I've only ever been truly in love with Xhosa men. Sorry for everybody else that they did.
I know they have that tendency when
Ne?
I
keep
But is it
man.
Xhosa men's fault or was
It's
it your
subtitles.
fault? You had some kind of just weakness.
Oh, no, do you know what I think it is? I think it was my fault that I had put this thing of Kirata Xhosa that I forgot to see through it. I forgot to see through anything else. You know, when you're so hell-bent that this is who I like, this is, you know, Kirata Mutabuang Xhosa, and
you don't see
and I'm
the
hell
other
bent,
bad.
yes, and I'm
Okay.
hell bent on it, and I loved the idea of it. Sounds
What
very
happened?
For as long as I'm with the
frivolous.
Xhosa man, I don't care. Okay, so you see, whose fault is that?
Ngathi naba ring ba ka kana naba mpitsa jwang eish ke tla trigger gane.
No, tell us. We'll give
They
you
had
a counseling session afterwards.
the even the way they call you, the way they you know what I mean? No, not so much. Like the way they used to call me, the way they would call you to order when you've done something wrong, you know? Yo, they're sex unmatched for me. Like many things for me. That's what I'm saying, Guti. It must have been a mental thing for me. Because I wanted it to be what I thought it was in my head. And and having been completely broken to my core by them has made me reach the conclusion ya hore a ke sa batla. And you at home might see this as very on the surface, very frivolous, very ignorant, but it's how I feel. It's the experience that I had with this particular ethnicity, and I don't want anymore. I'm not
Also
saying,
for
I'm not, no.
awutawufuna indoda utawufuna imxhosa.
Yes.
Correct.
And now I'm making it a conscious decision.
I still want your story. What did this guy
Actually, I'm trying to think of which one. Okay, so let's think about the one in varsity, and we almost got married. Oh, okay, he said he was going to marry me. I mean, he was probably lying, because it's Xhosa. So
he wasn't lying. He was just Xhosa.
Yeah, and he was, the Xhosas of back in the day. No, the Xhosas of back in the day who drive Golf ones. Now they're ready to fucking mutilate your heart, isn't it? Yeah. So that was me. I was sticking to him. So this is where we were, and I remember when he moved to Cape Town now to get a greater job and a greater life. He got married to another Xhosa.
Yeah, Eva.
In 2.3 seconds. How did I see that they were married?
Huh?
Mbutsi saying,
how?
I mistakenly bumped into a maternity shoot. On top of that, skipper. So wow, heard that. I was so upset.
Wait, what is
stomach?
You know those maternity shoes that you guys tend to do with your husbands, and they topless. Guys, you need to stop doing that to your men.
We all have a stomach.
You need to stop doing that to your men because Tina's jola now. So that's how I saw, and that for me hurt me, and that this was someone that I've been with, and I saw when his mother had died. I was there. Do you know what I mean?
But maybe you were going to be the Joburg wife.
Did you hear that part?
No.
You went.
Yeah, I bunked my lectures to go there. Redom. Fucked up. So that for me was my experience. Then I dated another Xhosa man who you all seem to be married, come to think of it. Is it a prerequisite? Yeah, actually.
So Xhosas are loyal to
themselves.
And also, maybe you quickly jumped the gun. Maybe you're going to be the Joburg rechte.
Mamela, just want to clarify.
Because they have to have one here, one back home.
So, according to you, you were in a long-distance relationship with this Xhosa guy?
No.
Because he had moved to Cape Town, Galo.
Yeah, but also with Gowisha, but I didn't know you were Gowisha enough to be able to
get married to someone else.
Be married and expecting a baby.
Maybe they pressurized him into getting married. Did you ask?
I don't care. Point is, you did.
No, he decided.
And you didn't tell me.
It was not pressure.
Well, I mean, I believe the pressure part, but he was not pressured at all. Trust you, me neither. He's very happy in the relationship. We've got 2 kids now. But you know what? I'm not sour about that per se. I think maybe my recent one is the one I'm a little bit sour about. So that for me, yeah. And you see, I've got such a weakness that if that particular ex was to come back,
you would.
We won't say which one.
The recent one. Is it the recent one?
Guys, I will foolishly
go back to.
When I say go back, I'll go like this.
And you'll feed them telling a tray. Oh, go
telling a tray. Like I would do that.
No, I believe it. Hey, Shapile Kemi, that's one. Finished you.
Now we
need to pray for Tepi, guys. Aya, you are Xhosa. Where are you? Don't do that to other kids, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Xhosa men,
that's how I know. And
remember,
it's to my detriment.
Xhosa men have a Xhosa association. Xhosa men association. Please, guys, don't do this. Don't do that.
There's an entire association.
Xhosa men association.
But you haven't had a traumatic experience.
No, I've never had a traumatic experience.
And the thing is, I think with me in my dating life, I was quick to sense something that was just going off. And hence I would just remove myself.
You see what they call the red flags?
Yes. My antennas.
What are those red flags?
My antennas are very like alert. It doesn't take. You see how what's happy? You end up going to Mtata. You do this and move back and forth. I'm that girl who's like, the moment you do something small, the moment you do, I judge you on your smallest behavior. You know, I'm judging you from, like, if you said I'm going to call you later and you don't, already next day I'm questioning what's this relationship for.
Oh,
you
really?
know? So it's like those small things.
Yes. And
Because now, my Xhosa guy, I was like, Mamela it's not working out. I don't see you in my future.
But what are those red flags? Season we can be stupidly
for me,
in
guys,
love.
I will see a red flag and I'll walk straight into
The
it.
same also.
Mara behaviors
Mara
are the
red flag
same.
is a red
Girls
flag.
in this world, ne? There are women who encourage bad behavior and there are women who correct bad behavior.
So
me,
encourage us.
I am a corrector of bad behavior. So it's like I don't stand for it. I'm out.
We're the
and then there's
clowns.
Motepi who encourage
Clowns.
That's why they'll be there looking for side chicks and what because they know there's girls who can handle this, you know.
Did you just say we're side chicks?
No, Mamela, I also think that I think I was also an encourager. Do you know what
Because I
happened?
knew this. Hey,
You didn't
I knew
know.
this as
You
I
didn't
walked in. I
know.
was like,
Tibi,
oh, great.
You didn't know you're a
Shut
side.
down.
No, you didn't know you're a side,
Yeah.
but also Zibakoni signs. For example, my Xhosa guy, like I knew that I was not the only girl in his life,
How
but
did you know?
I just knew. I never saw anything.
That's it.
I knew, but I chose to ignore it for like a whole 4 years.
Mina guys,
Yeah,
advice
4
to
years.
the men
4 years.
Zulu,
Ah, you
Xhosa,
see?
Sotho, Pedi, Ndebele.
Thank God for
Zonke bonke yonke
your
insipho yawashi.
release.
Listen here, ne, this is my advice to you. Mina, when you see me, then angisena ndaba. It's finished. When I don't care, when I don't ask why didn't you call, why didn't you text, just know that somebody be eating your pussy.
Oh, shit.
Just saying. Just saying. Moving on.
Hom.
What?
Angithi bathi
my red flags. Mina, I'm telling you, my red flags. When I stop caring, you're done.
But why wait for that? Why wait until then?
Because I've got so much faith in the relationship that I keep thinking, maybe I'm overreacting.
Instead, why don't you just leave without having to do that?
It doesn't happen. Like for me, ngizokhetha Shem.
Oy.
When I leave you, ngizokhetha. That's just me.
But don't you also hurt yourself?
No. The thing is,
Oh.
I hate myself while I'm still in the relationship because I keep wondering, what am I not doing right? Am I not enough? Am I too loud? Am I too crazy? Nkhuluma kakhulu. What's the problem? And then I start introspecting. Like you said, I look for those red flags. Like it's manje, angisena faith.
Yeah.
I'm like saying, law is a liar. Or law this, law that. Angisena faith, manje. Now I start looking for my happiness.
But isn't that now
Elsewhere.
playing in the mud like he's doing?
No. It's not Pella. Remember, Tina,
hurt him
the
back,
clowns. Tina Botepi, the clowns.
Oh, don't call me a clown.
We are very loyal.
Oh,
The
damn,
Popeye
okay.
Olympics.
The Popeyes.
The
Sure,
Popeye
Fela
Olympic
Club.
champions.
We are very, when we are in it and we are still in it, we are very loyal. Whether Umsuthu, Umtsonga, Venda, we are very loyal. We will submit. We will listen. We tell when I was submit,
Yes, you-
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, okay, loyalty and faithfulness are two different things. Okay, I hear you.
Yes,
Let's
we
go
will
on.
submit. We will believe you. Wait again. We will go the extra mile to
You
keep.
will believe them even though you know that's not true.
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'm probably thinking I know Kantangazi.
That it's
Yeah, I
I'm
can't sniff out the bullshit. I'm sorry.
I can't.
You know what?
I
Sometimes,
can't.
sometimes you're being loyal and you're putting all this effort to someone who has not actually given back to you. And those are also another signs. Because I think women as well, it's like we grade ourselves with, hey, Ngampegel, I've done this for, but it's like, is it deserving for all of that in the first place? You know, all these things now that you've put in the relationship and made it like your reason for being there and why he can't be BSing you like this. But it's like you shouldn't have even done all of this in the first place. So it's like eliminate before you get there.
Oh, snap.
Guys, it's Ethnicities season. Some of us
I
can't
just
start
sent
out
some
the bullshit.
fucker lunch today, and we have not even we're not even dating. Am I full? Honestly.
Are you cancel
Am I
cancel
a
Uber
party?
Eats, cancel
Too
that
late,
Uber?
man.
Too late.
It was lunch
Too late,
time.
it's done.
Okay.
And I specialize. My Uber Eats specializes in delivering in many places.
You feed them.
And
Stomach.
feed the nation. My Crown of Hope Foundation stretches to men that I date.
Yo.
Please delete the Uber Eats app. Delete.
It's important. I feel like I romantic. What do you want to eat? My goons are delivering. I'm such a stupid.
I'm definitely sure. Because we feed them.
And when you think you're being romantic
every way possible.
And now he's probably thinking, hey, this one is trying too hard. Chances are,
exactly. So I need to stop trying too hard.
Can I tell you, I went as far as getting Mr. Delivery, and I don't use that app. I got Mr. Delivery because one of my others, it was like there's no Uber in this area. Said Mr. Delivery. Oh Jesus!
Sure.
Hi, Tepi.
Sure, Tepi. So, guys. So let's just say, let's not blame Amadoda.
Xhosas or Zulus or what?
It's also from us
as women.
Because because you want to do so much for someone who does so much.
Guys, no, that's nothing.
No, exactly. And sometimes it's not even about what is he doing for me, what is he not doing for me. But when you study his character and you're looking at him, are you looking at someone that you think that you can build a future with? Not necessarily marriage, but as a life partner, as someone you can enjoy life with.
We can go to Hardy's tomorrow. Is that a future? I mean,
at whose expense?
Oh, there is. No, please don't think that. Me, I buy lunch just. I won't buy you massive things.
Yeah. But has he bought you lunch?
Not yet.
Dates, maybe. But you see, what I'm saying for this one, I haven't even met him. Oh man, now it sounds silly. I need to leave. I need to leave this podcast.
Scam.
Okay, guys. We need a host.
No, jokes aside, guys. No one is eating nobody's pussy. Bengdala, guys.
Yeah.
I went back. Bengdala, no one is eating nobody's.
He's not closer. Because what if he listens and then he thinks I'm a bigger fool?